What's up, y'all? This is Francisco with Covenant Dispatch LLC, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can already see in the title, we are going to discuss today the startup costs and the equipment needed for you as an independent freight dispatch company. Before I do that, I just wanted to thank everybody who has subscribed so far. We're almost going to hit 1,000 subscribers, so I'm really appreciative of that. Thankful for all the people who sent me emails, those of you who are in the comments asking good questions, those of you who are in the comments even adding some of your own input and things like that. I promise to try to answer every question that I can as possible. And for those of you who have purchased either a one-on-one consultation call, a startup kit, or even an independent freight dispatch course, please be sure to leave a review, whether in the comments or whether on the website that you purchased the course, the startup kit, or the one-on-one call. Please leave an honest review. I'm all about transparency, and I want an honest review on the courses and the handbook. So without further ado, let's just get right into the startup costs that you need and the equipment that you need as an independent freight dispatcher. So a lot of times you'll see people as a sales pitch, they'll say all you need is a laptop and a phone. And that's about 60% true, because there are technically other things that you need in order to run your company as an independent freight dispatcher. And that's the things that we're going to talk about. So let's break it down. Number one, you're going to need your LLC. Whether you're a sole prop or LLC, you need to establish your business foundation, right? So that you're legally operating. So let's just say you're wanting to start your LLC. Your LLC can cost you anywhere from about $100 to maybe $500, depending on what state you're in. I've seen it go up to about $500 in Massachusetts when I help somebody set up their own company. And here in Pennsylvania, it's only about $125. It varies and it depends, but you're looking about anywhere from, let's just say $200 if we rounded it up. The next thing you need to do is get your EIN number. Now your EIN number is free. All you do is go to a government website. I'll place that link in the description under this video so that you guys have access to it. After that, this is something that I recommend so that you're organized and you're ready for tax season. And that is to establish a bookkeeping account. Now I use QuickBooks. Whether you use QuickBooks or any other software, it's gonna cost you anywhere from about 50 to sometimes 60, 70 a month for your bookkeeping software. Again, I use QuickBooks. I'll place that link also in the description under this video. And just so I don't have to keep saying that, every single link I'll place in the description under this video so that you guys can have access to it. The next one is your TMS. For those of you who don't understand or know what TMS means, it simply means truck management software. So in this truck management software, this is where you're going to organize all your stuff so that you're effectively and also so that you are effectively organizing all your dispatch information, whether it's rate confirmations, bill of ladings, anything that you're using on a day-to-day basis, any documents you're sending out or anything like that. You're going to want to have a TMS. I personally don't use an actual trucking TMS. I utilize what's called Connect Team. It works way better for me. That TMS costs me about 40 to 50 sometimes a month. A regular TMS is going to cost you anywhere from 100. So I've even seen them go up to 200, somewhere in that ballpark range. Keep in mind, you're not a freight broker, so a lot of the features that you would purchase in a regular TMS, you wouldn't even need. So I recommend Connect Team. It's only $40 a month. Next is your computer setup. Your computer setup is going to consist of your desktops. I recommend a dual desktop or one of those desktops that are pretty wide so that you can open up two screens at one time. It's also going to include your computer, your hard drive. That's going to cost you anywhere from $600 to $800, depending on what product or name brand that you purchase, whether it be Dell or whatever you purchase, but it's going to cost you somewhere around $600 to $800, somewhere in that ballpark range. The next thing you're going to want to do is buy a printer. You're not going to need a scanner or a faxer, but if you find a good price on a printer, scanner, and faxer all in one, I just recommend you get that instead. I personally only utilize a printer. I don't need a scanner for any reason specifically. And that's going to cost you anywhere from $150 to $300. Next is a work phone. Work phones are pretty simple. You can download Google Voice or download Verizon. Verizon has an option where you can download Verizon Voice, I believe it's called. I'll do a little bit more information on that and post a link for that under this description of this video. But I personally just went and opened up a second line under my own phone company so that they can just call that number all together, and it's not like a separate app or anything like that. The next thing you're gonna need is miscellaneous items like a filer. It might cost you about $15. Pens, tabs, a stapler, those kinds of things. You're looking at about anywhere from $15 to $20, depending on where you get them from. You go to Dollar Tree, you can find a lot of that stuff for a low price. And lastly, you're gonna need a load board subscription, whether you have one or two, or whether you have one that's a higher end subscription. Either way, you're gonna spend anywhere from about $50 to $85. Now, I know I was kind of everywhere with the prices, but in general, and to just kind of wrap it up, you're looking at anywhere from $1,295 to about $2,500 in startup costs. And this is just being realistic, honest, and transparent. Now, considering the amount of profits and the potential of profits you can make, that's really not much. So I hope that helps somebody out. If you think this video will help somebody else out, send it to them. Please, in the comments, type any kind of questions you guys have. And like always, I really do pray much success on your guys' businesses. For those of you who are coming in the comments asking, a lot of questions, I really do hope and pray that you reach a point that you just find much success in this industry. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell for future videos. I'll see you guys in the next video.